I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what is going on. I am like, I'm about to lose it. The past week has been kicking my butt. I have been trying to create, whether it's training my dancing or creating choreography. Nothing is coming out. I'm so confused. I don't even know what's going on with my hair right now, so we're just gonna ignore that altogether. I think 3 or 4 days ago, I tried recording a video and it just didn't work. It didn't work, and I was like, okay, I need to walk away from this. And then the other day, I also recorded another video, and I actually finished the video, and I was just editing it. It turns out that I don't like it. So I cannot put out something that I don't like. So I got frustrated because I was like, I actively tried. You know when you like have ideas and then you just think about them and you don't do anything? You can't get mad because you didn't do anything. But you have ideas, you're actively trying, and it still isn't working. You're just like, oh, like what more do I need to be doing, you know? But this is all a part of the process. Oh my god, I am not feeling my hair right now. Okay, so you know when you do the first bun and you don't think it looks good, but then you take it down and you realize that the first bun was pretty good? Yeah, listen to yourself and just keep the first bun, ladies. Just keep the first bun. Because now I'm stuck with this. Anyways, so I realized it's a part of the process and it's just something that you have to go through. Then I was like, you know what? I don't care that it's 12:34 in the morning. I was like, I'm feeling really inspired to talk about this. It doesn't matter that, you know, there's no sun right now, that I don't have the best lighting, and that I don't have my hair done. All that matters is like what it is that you are saying. So one thing I'm learning as a creative is that you cannot force it. There's been times when I just dance and it just comes out. There's been times when I record and it just like flows right out, like the video where I was by the water and my car got towed. But I was like, you know what, if you're feeling it right now at 12:30 in the morning, go for it. Yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable right now because my hair is messy, makeup's not on, not the best lighting. My room's mad pretty though, but hey, look at these lights. Hey, what is this? Look at this. You know what? Let's go over to the lights. So I'm uncomfortable right now, and video was all about getting outside of your comfort zone. And I have plenty of stories where I've been outside of my comfort zone. So you know what? Story time. So what are some things that I've done that forced me out of my comfort zone? Getting a tattoo, choosing dance out of my comfort zone, taking a new dance class, taking any dance class. I was out of my comfort zone. But I think the biggest thing was solo traveling. I have traveled to LA, New York, and Miami by myself. Yeah, so it sounds crazy, like why would I go to all these great, amazing places by myself? But I was on my journey to loving myself, and I was on my journey to loving myself. I still am. I wanted to show myself that I was all that I needed. And I was really tired of waiting for people to be ready to go travel to places that I wanted to go to. Oh, sitting on my shirt. I'm uncomfortable right now. Like, ugh, anyways. We're just gonna blow past it. We're all in quarantine. We all look fabulous. It is absolutely... But yeah, solo traveling. I really got tired of waiting for people to be, it's a little close, to be ready to go with me. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go. And I had a lot of fears. I was like, how am I gonna do this by myself? But a part of me just like knew I needed to do that for myself. So stepping outside of your comfort zone, you can either pick something, figure out why you want to do it, because if your why isn't strong enough, then you won't find the courage to push past the fears and the doubts. Then you just do it, right? Some people work like that. Some people can just be like, I'm gonna do that. Go do it. That's kind of their natural state. But if you're like me, someone who has to build confidence, I deal with anxiety on a daily basis. If you are in that realm and you can't just go do something, then there's steps that you could do, and I did these steps. Everyone's different. You just gotta figure out what works for you. If you're like a say it and do it type of person, sick. Good for you. Go do that. But if you're somebody who like needs to like see it in paper or see it in writing, or like, let's say you haven't figured out how to push past your fears just yet, maybe this will help. So here's what I did. Isn't this so cute? Let love guide your life. I love that. If getting outside of your comfort zone is something you have not done ever, I would start with something small. I think where we put ourselves at a disadvantage is when we pick something really, really big, when we have no experience in doing anything remotely similar. Let's say you've never even had dinner alone at a restaurant, right? And then you're like, I want to go solo traveling. But then when you're not able to follow through with it, you feel guilty. But it's not that you can't do that. You just haven't equipped yourself with enough confidence. You don't build confidence to do something. You do something to build confidence. So just keep a note of that. So you pick something small. Post-quarantine, maybe like going to a restaurant alone, shopping alone. In quarantine, things that you could do: meditating for like 2 minutes a day, or journaling for 2 minutes a day, making sure that the last minute of your shower is cold. Then I believe in the power of writing things down. And my journal, what I do is I write down why I want to do this, because if I ever forget, then I just read my little notebook, my journal. It reminds me of why I'm doing it in the first place. It makes me want to push past all my fears. So write down why you want to do this thing. I don't know what your why is. That's for you to figure out. Then you write down on a different piece of paper what you're afraid of. You don't have to do this part. It's just for you to acknowledge what it is that's holding you back. Then on another piece of paper, you write down what could go right. So far on one paper, you write down everything that you're afraid of that could go wrong. And then you write down on another piece of paper what could go right. Then I rip up the piece of paper with the fears on it. There's just power in writing down what you're afraid of, seeing it, reading it, acknowledging it, and then ripping it up and throwing it away. It's like, nope, you're not gonna control me, yeah? And then I read the other paper, the one that has everything that could go right and my why. And eventually you don't have to read the paper because you'll just know it. It'll be in the back of your head. And then it becomes habitual. What also really helps is having an accountability partner. So you tell a trusted person, somebody you feel safe with, what it is that you want to do and why you're doing it, and just ask them to keep you accountable. If your thing, whatever you choose, requires steps, break it down. What are those steps? If you want to solo travel, okay, cool. How much do you need? When do you want to go? Where are you going to stay? What are you going to do when you get there? Like, break all that down, and then you just set deadlines for the things that you want to achieve. Or just keep it in the back of your head if it's something very small, like getting dinner by yourself. You don't have to put a deadline on that. Do that, you write it all down, do what you need to do, and then you actually go do it. This is the part that people don't usually get to. It's great. You know what? Like, all these other steps are great, but they don't matter if you don't actually do the thing. So how to step outside of your comfort zone? Step outside of your comfort zone. You literally just have to do it. Just jump. Yeah, you're so stuck on the how that you just don't do. But you don't realize that sometimes you have to just do to figure out the how. Yeah, you can like research all you want, you can read all the books you want, but at the end of the day, you gotta do. You gotta execute, you gotta take action. You have to push yourself. Yeah, growth does lie outside of the comfort zone. That is not a lie. That's my 2 cents on how to step outside your comfort zone. I really hope it helps. And you know what? I finally feel good finishing this video. I'm gonna edit this. Holy 17 minutes. How do I talk for so long? I don't understand. But this is how I did it. Now, eventually, all these steps just happen in my brain. So I don't need to write everything down for everything I do, but I do it for like my bigger goals and dreams and stuff. So it really does help. If you do try it, please let me know how it works out for you, and comment below what is something that you are trying to do to step outside of your comfort zone. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in on this midnight talk with Tanvir. I really appreciate every single one of you watching me. It means a lot. Other than that, have a beautiful night. Wash your hands, stay safe, social distance as much as you can, and get your butt outside of your comfort zone. Peace.